What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? As always, just give me a couple minutes here and we'll get this thing kicked off. As always, just give me a couple. Oh, man. Too many. Uh-huh. Alright. There we go, buddy, old pal. Pop this chat out real fast and get this thing kicked off, y'all. Actually, I gotta share this too. I gotta share this to our group and a couple of other groups that were requested. So just give me 1 minute here and we will get right into all these things we're going to talk about tonight. Do, 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 do. Let's see. There we go. Shared there. I'll make sure I share it on Twitter as well. I think we got a few viewers from Twitter actually last time as well. Again, just give me a couple more minutes here. We'll get this thing running. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing well? Actually was having a pretty good day and then had some issues happen with the motorcycle project. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Just some setbacks, I guess, though. This may end up turning into a long-term project, unfortunately. We'll see what happens, though. That's right. I almost forgot to share it in the Discord here. Let's see here. Everyone. By the way, if you guys are not subscribed or over on the Discord, feel free to join. Links in the description. So yeah, and I think actually Drizzy wanted me to share it over in his group too. So I am definitely gonna do that as well. Hey, hey, hey! That's right. If you're here, hit that like button. It definitely helps out tremendously. Let's see if I get this right. And boom. There we go. PCP, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Bullish Jeff, Ram, good to see you, Ray. As always, much appreciated. I did actually at everyone in the Discord this time. For some reason, we had some community members talking about how they actually are not getting notifications when I go live or make videos or anything like that. So that's pretty interesting. But, you know, it happens, right? It definitely happens. Shout out to you, Flintstone, wherever you are. Cryptic Paul in the house. Oh, yeah, Cryptic Paul. You know, it's hard to keep up with your guys' different names, you know? It's like It's really hard sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's really hard for me to tag Ray on Twitter because I always mess his damn name up on Twitter. Glad to make it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%, Ray. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate every single one of you. And if you are here right now with us, please hit that like and hit that subscribe while you're at it. Definitely helps us out. See how many we got, 5 people watching. That's what's up. So let's get right into it, guys. Bitcoin's looking good, right? But here's the thing. We do have a big test to pass here before we can go any further with Bitcoin. And first, we're going to cover the Ethereum chart, though. And, this range right here for Ethereum is kind of in the same situation. This is also a big test for Ethereum. Although it does look good here, right? It does look good. It is good that we are actually above 1800 and kind of moving sideways for a few days here. I like to see that. Um, but if you look left right here, we also have some resistance to break through. If we can break through some of this resistance, then we can start, moving up different levels, right? Which would be very nice to see. Be really nice to see. That's our daily chart. Let's kind of look at some indicators. On the daily, we're above the 50, or above the zero line on the histogram for the MACD. We're above the 50 on the RSI. And the stock, looks like it wants to turn up again, which it could. It could go, run sideways and stuff for a little bit. But Ethereum, it could totally cool down a little bit, sure, and maybe just go sideways for another week or so. But let's see what our weekly chart's kind of looking like here as well. Danny Carney, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hell yeah, at work listening. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you, man. If you can, make sure you hit that like button for us. We appreciate it. So the weekly here, we're just breaking through the zero line on the histogram for the MACD. And we are above the 50 on the weekly for the RSI for Ethereum. Also, the Stoch again, kind of up here. It's got to cross above that signal line, so that's good. Tyler Hendrick, what is going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support of the channel. So that way we can keep coming back every week and giving you the news, the good stuff, what really matters. Absolutely. Always smash that like button. I'd tell you guys to hit it multiple times, but it's not like TikTok, so but yeah, it's things are looking pretty good right now for Ethereum, but we do have some resistance to break through. So if we can break through that, we can continue the rally, which I would like to see, but Bitcoin has a big test it's about to go through right now. It has to get above this $28,800 range. In my opinion, we have to see a candle body close above that. If we can see a candle body close right in here, it'd be great. I'd love to see it. Let's go back to our daily so I can kind of show you. Actually, let's do this. Let's hide everything just that way you guys can really see what's going on here. As you can see on our daily chart, we're right here at some resistance, right? We're having a little bit of problem. But if we can break through up in here and get a daily candle close, I would prefer a weekly, but let's see what happens over the weekend. I kind of have a suspicion that we could get that weekly close above there, but it's not set in stone yet. So let's just kind of take it one step at a time here. but we are coming up with some resistance. And if you go back here, we got, let's measure this. Let's see how much. Yeah, so you're looking at about 31 days it was here. So about a month. It just kind of went sideways here. So we got a month of resistance here, right? And we have a little bit here, but then we also have some here. So let's just say, I don't know, probably another like 20, 30 days here too. So we got about a little over 2 months of resistance we have to break through. Once we can start breaking through that and getting candle closes in that range, we're going to be a lot better off. But the party is really going to start after we get a nice candle body close above 32. But first, we have to get past this big test for Bitcoin. Once we do that, hey, what's going on, Drizzy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Glad to see you popped in. Make sure you hit that like button. It definitely helps us 100%. But yeah, so if we can get a candle body close above 28.8, in my opinion, uh, preferably a weekly close, then we can start, moving up. And then our next target's going to be around 32K. And once we actually start making closes above 32K, it's going to get pretty fun, pretty fast, I think, honestly. And then, before you know it, this Bitcoin relief rally will come to an end. So remember, don't forget to take profits. It's definitely important to remember that we are in a bear market. And the money that we are making in this bear market, we have to treat it like it's our last dollar, right? Because that's how we're going to make killer entries and make a lot of money in this market at the bottom. Because at the bottom of these markets, that's where millionaires are made. We don't have to buy the exact bottom. We really don't. But if we can get close, we can make life-changing money. And that's what counts. So we've been doing really good in the Discord. Last couple of weeks, I haven't really been posting too much. I've been pretty preoccupied with a side project that I have right now, which is a motorcycle. And not only that, I mean, I think it was a good time to kind of take a break. There's plays here and there, don't get me wrong, but overall, give me 1 second, please. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. The Bitcoin dominance chart is pretty interesting, but we were in a range for a minute. So let's kind of look at that, right? So we were in this range here. Well, I mean, I don't think we really have to highlight it, right? But let's just measure how many days so far. So we've been in this range for 687 days. So this Bitcoin dominance chart. Like, that's a long time. That's a really long time. Obviously, this is a pretty decent range, right? But yeah, this thing literally. So, I mean, we can even. Let's just. Uh, yeah, let's do this. I don't even know if this really be right, but let's. You know what? We don't even have to do that. We don't even have to do that. Let's do this right here. Let's go ahead and pull this. Oh. Never mind. I already hold on one second. I forgot I removed everything. Um, just on this next little leg that we have here, we're currently above the 886, right? So that's cool. But our one line, we're going to be coming in that about 48.41%. Obviously, we probably are not going to break that the first time. This range has, again, been 687 days. It's a pretty long time. So whenever we hit this one line, we could, retrace a little bit, come down here, maybe, tap this 886. When that happens, we could see some altcoins get some really, really, really good gains. So, again, it's going to get interesting, in my opinion. It really is. So, but, after that, obviously Bitcoin dominance goes up. Alts don't perform as well because Bitcoin is getting the majority of the market share at that point, right? Right now, I mean, we're at 47.32% dominance. That's pretty good, right? Our peak up here before we really took a nasty fall was in January of 21. So, that was at about 73% at the top of the market cycle there for Bitcoin. But yeah, 687 days in this range, guys. And we're kind of getting to the top. Could we break it? Sure. We may not, right? Let's see what happens. This could be pretty interesting. If you guys have any altcoins that you want me to take a peek at, just put them in the chat and we will definitely get to them for sure. There's a few cryptos that I personally do like that we can't really. You can chart them. You can chart one of these. It's really cheap right now. It's a meme coin. It's Sharpay. If you guys know, you know. It does have a lower supply, being a meme coin. There's some interesting things going on with that project right now. Please do your own research. But last I looked, it was $90 per 100,000 tokens with a max supply of 200 million. And let's just say it could potentially get listed in some places. So that could be very interesting. Never financial advice, of course. But, another one we've been really talking about a lot in the group lately is Solarbeam as well. Obviously, that is in the Moonriver ecosystem. It's a decentralized exchange, also capable of multi-chain swaps. I do actually like this one. Lower supply. I don't think a lot of people have really even spotted this one. Tyler says, check out his friend. Goofy name, but a friend recently showed me, and the chart looks nice. It's basically OF meets crypto. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, you know how it was last time? We had the craziest names, right, at the top of the market cycle that were just ripping, right? Let's look at the US 30. I really, that's something I haven't really looked at, but I'm totally open to do that for sure. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to share this somewhere else too. Give me like 2 seconds. I totally forgot. Peru wanted me to share it in his group as well. Totally slipped my mind. Totally slipped my mind. Yeah, if you guys don't know, man, Peru's been around in the market for some time. We met back in 2018. Real cool guy. Definitely knows his stuff, and if you know, you know. I'm not really gonna put him out there like that on live, but what is up, Calvin? Good to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out, brother. We appreciate you. Let's look at the US 30. Yep, see, never looked at it. Never looked at it. Not like that, at least. They at least charted it, right? December 22. January 22. Hmm. Let's just go ahead, take a stab at this and see where this kind of is falling at the moment. Okay. I mean, based on this, and this might not even be right technically where I'm pulling the fib from. I would have to really kind of look at this chart a little more, but this is kind of where I'm pulling all my crypto fibs from currently right now. I mean, right now I guess it's above the 50, right? And then on the daily, looks like we're trying to get a MACD cross. Looks like it's trying to turn up out of here. One thing I do see on the RSI, I gotta fix my lines here, is it is in a descending channel here. So, I mean, could be a good thing. 68% chance that this does break to the upside out of this pattern. So that's definitely pretty awesome. But obviously, you know, Drizzy, you know the drill. But you already know, man. So we get above this 50 line here on the RSI, get above the 0 line on the MACD, and you know, have our momentum keep going up. We should be good. But let's look at the weekly, though. I really want to look at the weekly on this. Okay. So it looks like it's coming back down on the weekly to test the 0. Let's see if it can hold, right? Let's see if it can hold. It looks like it may want to. And, you know, we got a nice doji candle on the weekly currently. So, hey, let's see. We had a doji right there before, too. So this could definitely, you know, be putting in a higher low. Most definitely. But even if we wanted to get more of a short-term target, you know, let's kind of look here what we could potentially be looking at even more short-term. Yeah, it's not quite above the 236 on the short term, but you know, a short-term move, maybe 37,248, you know, let's see. But first, let's get above that 236 on a short term. So, could be interesting. Actually, since we're doing that, I kind of want to look at silver. Yeah, silver back here in January of this year hit the 50, got rejected, but came down to make a higher low. So, silver could definitely be looking to you know, break this 50. Let's see what happens. Let's look at some indicators on this. This is a weekly chart too. Looks like she wants to turn up on the weekly. The momentum's going up. Yeah, hey, this is looking pretty good to me at this point. And then, you know, same thing. Got this in a descending channel here. Guess you call it a bull flag, descending channel, whatever you want to call it. Again, 68% chance this breaks to the upside, which just kind of checks out too, because if you do want to pull a measured move on this, what you do is you know, measure one end to the other. So, you know, measured move would be about 33.54 in that range, but obviously, you know, use your TA as well. I just kind of use that as like a second or a third confirmation, I guess you could say. I don't base, you know, my moves solely on the measured moves, but if I already have some confluence pointing in that direction, I will definitely use measured moves and stuff like that, because they definitely work if you're pulling them correctly. But anybody have anything else they want me to take a peek at? The next thing I guess would be should we look at unemployment rate? Because we all know that's gonna get interesting. We gotta we gotta double bottom here on unemployment. Um, sorry guys, I know this is terrible for me to laugh about it, but um, you know, look where the spike was back here in COVID, right? Back in 2020, right? Well, just a short term here, looking at 36.95 DRV monthly chart. Okay, I got you. Um, but yeah, this is kind of crazy, man. 36.95%. Um, maybe maybe AI took off at that point. I don't know. Let's see what happens because things could definitely get very interesting. DRV is that's a stock, right? Yep, sure is. Driver Group. Okay. Or is it a stock, Jersey? Do 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 do. Okay, 2007. Okay. Geez, here's another. Look at this. I mean, oh, ETF. Okay. So again, descending channel, right? Yeah, this is kind of interesting. This has been in this channel all the way back since November of 2013. It's $60 right now. Okay, so this isn't even the right one. Do 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 do. This. Yes, this is what. Okay, yeah. Ha. Yeah. Let's just say this right now. Um, banger. Banger. These are the kind of charts we like right here. These are it right here. Yep. Loving that RSI. Woo, this thing is gonna fucking rip soon. Yes, yes it is. Oh man. Yeah, good call, bro. This one, I like it. Nice early, nice rounded bottom, making higher lows on the monthly too. Yeah, this is gonna fucking rip. So if you know, you know. So thanks, Drizzy. Appreciate that. So if you guys see if you guys see this if you guys see this take off, the daily real estate, yeah. Uh it's that totally forgot about this. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. This is actually a prime entry. This is a great entry. Obviously, I know you were back, in it right around here, which is perfect because we already know what's going to happen to real estate later on this year. Maybe even start, early early summer. Let's see. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting. Yeah, yeah. These fucking things. This thing is going to rip, and this is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. That's a fact. Just for fun. Just for fun. Let's just pull, let's just pull a conservative fib on this guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this could totally, yeah. I see it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could totally see this going to 5K for sure. Obviously it's a little bit longer term, and we're right there below the 236. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a moneymaker. That's for sure. So if you guys are paying attention, watching, long calls 2024. Um, so if you guys are paying attention, DRV is the ticker, ETF, real estate, 3X Bear shares. So yeah, I think it's target 900. Yeah, and that's being conservative, right? Like obviously this is if we get the if you know it really goes to hell in a handbasket, but I mean even 720 because it's gonna start getting a lot more heavy resistance right in this range, right? You can see the relative highs juiced up with liquidity. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. That's for sure. And this could take some time for to get all the way up here, of course. But I think it honestly, personally, I think it totally could. I mean, geez, real estate market we all know is just so inflated right now. Whew, so jacked up right now. And then you pair all that stuff with a lot of people, like a lot of kids that have moved out during COVID and things like that. They're going to be moving more than likely. A good portion of them will be moving back in with their parents to save money. You're going to start seeing, a lot of single family homes turning into two families in one home. So people are still building right now, especially in my area. And same thing, supply and demand, right? There's going to be so much supply on the market and demand is going to go down. So yeah, yeah, like we were talking, Drizzy, a few $100, hey, there it is. But it's quick. It could be a nice low risk play, especially only putting a few $100 into it. Why not? So yeah, no, that's what we do. This is um correct me if I'm wrong, Jersey. You can buy this on TD Ameritrade. Yeah. Um, and we are going to start talking about stocks and stuff like that a little bit more because I think or swim. Yeah, TD Ameritrade. But yeah, we're going to start getting some more stocks and stuff like that as well. Um, we like to stay diversified as well. Um, since we're on topic of stocks, I mean, hey, let's just go over it. If you don't know, you're about to know. Um, this guy right here. Again, I'm gonna remove this guy. Um, Jeez, where did my stuff go here? Weird. Let's go. It might show up on the weekly actually. There it is. So you see, we're broke the midline here. So the next target I'm really kind of looking for is like 4.0047. This is a penny stock, but I like penny stocks. Obviously, do your own research, but I played this guy back in 2020, and we made a killing off of just a small amount of money. Made a killing off this, and then I took all that money back to crypto. So, but yeah, um, yeah, me and Jersey are really keeping a close eye on this, and then I have another guy over in another country. I cannot really say his name on live. He asked me not to, so I will not. But you know who you are. He, he's really bullish on this as well. This is an AI stock, penny stock, and I've been kind of keeping up with it since 2020. So, yep. So, I personally like this one. I do plan on getting in again and playing this thing again because I mean, geez, this thing, we peaked out back here, February 21, and it hasn't ran since. It's only just been coming down. So, yeah, never financial advice, ever. Nothing is, right? You guys have to make your own choices and decisions based on your own research. We're just here documenting our journey and having fun. So, that's what we do. And we teach people how to fish. So, that's what we do. But yeah, so if you guys have any cryptos, though, y'all want me to take a peek at, let me know. And we're going to start running through some more cryptos. But as you know, with the Bitcoin dominance the way it is, it's really, it's really kind of just stealing the show. Oh, really? You're in? Oh, you're in. I didn't know you were in right now. Okay. That's okay, though. Just be patient. This one. I really believe that this is once we broke that midline. If we get a close, I think we are going to come down to like 0.0047 at 236, right? Who knows? If that holds, that could potentially be. Oh, okay, only $50. Who gives a shit, right? Like most people, in today's world, you roll over in the middle of the night and you've spent $50 somehow. So, um, that's just the way it goes when inflation is so crazy high. But yeah, let's get in some cryptos. Um, you know, gonna get into a couple that I think could be potentially good. I mean, they don't look good right now, but I mean, not really, really good. But as you can see right here, zero swap. You guys heard me talk about this thing quite often. But yeah, we're sitting on top of the 382. That's good. We closed above the 382 last week. Let's see where we close this week, right? This thing's sitting at 3.9 pennies with a max supply of 100 million tokens. 12 cents, sure. I could totally see that happening, no problem, in my personal opinion, which could be really interesting. Because also, if you zoom out and you kind of look at this from a bigger picture kind of perspective, I see this, and if it did run to here and then made a crazy pullback, maybe something like that. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but that's just kind of what I see right now. But it doesn't have to happen like that. It could, though. Who knows? We'll have to see. But we did get through a lot of this chop and resistance right here. So, and we're kind of back testing as support. So that's pretty awesome to see. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Let's look at some indicators. We're above the 50. Looks like we could come back and test it. Looks like the momentum is going down, unfortunately. This is the weekly chart too, by the way. Looks like it wants to test this zero line, which is very close. So this could be close. Could be close. Let's see. But let's look at some of our good performers that we've seen here. That's kind of wild because that's nuts. But anyways, let's look at the daily. It might not even reflect on the daily. Oh no, I guess it does. Okay. We'll take off this. What the hell? I had this actually charted and everything. I had targets and everything. That is super, super strange, sir. Interesting. That's so weird. I feel like this chart changed for some reason. Huh. Anyways, I had the top of the relief going to like 20 cents, right? That was my top target for Hex. Um, we've been kind of covering it for some weeks now, just like a lot of these, right? Like AGI and a lot of these other ones. Beast Mode, Focus. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button. And for everybody else in here watching right now, please hit that like. It definitely helps us out. Get some more subscribers on this channel so we can start doing awesome, even more awesome things. And, helping other people out and bringing new people into our community. So, again, CQT, we are sitting above the 382 just like we are with Z. It's been a slow grind up. Slow grind up. This was like the ultimate right here. 4.6 pennies. Top of the relief, we could see 54 cents, in my opinion. Let's see what happens. But currently we are above that 382, which is good. We did kind of dip below the 50 line on the RSI. And it looks like we are testing that zero line of histogram for the MACD. Momentum's going down. But hey, let's see. We do look like we are in a triangle right now as well. Right here on the daily chart. So keep an eye on this. Could be interesting. Polex. We had a few people in the group nailed that the other day. So shout out to y'all for nailing Polex. That was great gains. Can you check out? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Actually, we're going to check out Litecoin too. I'm glad you brought that up because Litecoin and Dash typically are the legacy leaders, right? It's been so long since I've looked at a Litecoin chart. You know what? We can just, for all that matter, we can literally just look on Binance or Coinbase. It doesn't really matter. As you guys can see, Litecoin's been a market leader over here for some time. And if you go back in historicals and stuff, Litecoin, this is pretty typical for Litecoin to be a market leader. So, yep. We're gonna pull this from March. So yeah, we're currently testing the 702 right now. We got the 786 here at 104, and we got the 886 at 117. So this thing's not gonna be too far from tapping out, but that's okay. The Litecoin and Dash they're always market leaders before the alts rip and stuff like that. Yeah, I noticed LTC moving a little today. I got 6, but I'm way down on it. Oh, okay. Hey, that's okay though. Just hang tight, be patient, and all will be well. That's totally gonna happen. Not only that, all that money you're making in all these other trades, I'm sure it's definitely helping ease the pain. So that's definitely a bonus. So just kind of curious. Yeah, so Litecoin, could hit $1,766 this next market cycle. Cool. Not too shabby. It's about, 17x from here. Not too bad. Especially for a legacy coin. Kind of funny enough, though, I do know somebody that actually bought $400,000 worth of Litecoin right here, actually, which is kind of funny. Facts learning to trade has helped ease the pain. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, it does, man. It really does. It's definitely a game changer for sure. It's definitely a game changer. It looking at my first bear market to this being my second, um, yeah, definitely having a lot more fun this bear market. Last bear market was so painful and it felt like it was never going to end. And I just was like, when, and then you go through all these crazy emotions as a long-term investor too, without not knowing technical analysis. It can really mess with your mind, big time. Yeah, we'll look at Route for sure. Definitely like those guys. Which, speaking of Route, I actually also like their other project, DFYN, which I'm bullish on. I personally like DFYN. I know some of these guys that like they do like Route better, and that's okay. It does have what, like 10x lower supply. Same people behind both of the projects, so I definitely believe in both of them, right? Um, but yeah, Route honestly, where did I pull this guy from? Oh yeah, I was looking at retrace targets here. Let's see. Do. Yeah, that's right. This thing launched at a weird time too. Um, yeah, so it looks like we hit the 886 up here, at $4.79. Doesn't mean that it's over though. Yeah, man, I don't even have my camera on, honestly. So yeah, no, you're good. I don't even have it on. I just decided not to roll with it on. But yeah, I mean, this guy. What I will say is, I'm just gonna scrap all this stuff because this stuff's pretty old. But if you kind of take a peek at this, um, really, why is this? Don't do me like that. Kind of see a rounded bottom right here, um, which I really like rounded bottoms. They're good. They're good plays. They're good plays. Listen, DFYN. For my, let's go to Coin Market Cap, right? Do. I like DFYN for many reasons, but like right now, max supply 250 million. This thing's 4.1 pennies. This thing's been consolidating for a hot minute. Obviously, we have seen some up, but it's been in a range for some time, just like GST and some of these others. But it's going to take a lot of patience for GST, I think. But we're going to get it, though. We're going to get it for sure. But let's look at DFYN. DFYN, again, was in a rounded bottom, still is, right? Kind of, honestly, I really don't want to get too wild with all this stuff here, but honestly, it kind of looks like DFYN could potentially be setting up for a parabolic curve. Just my thoughts on what I'm seeing right now. Yeah. Oh man. Uh oh. Yeah. Bet you're on fire after that one. But yeah, I do like this. Obviously, we had a lot of resistance right in this range, right? But we broke that range, and now we're coming back to kind of tested a support. Um, love seeing these nice higher lows. Let's look at some indies on this. RSI below 50 on the daily, no good. We're testing the zero line right now. Looks like it might want to fail, but we're also our momentum's kind of down towards the bottom, so it could turn around. Let's see. I'm just hanging tight, guys, because this thing was previously in the bull market. It was $8.10, and right now it's 4 pennies. Hey, listen, I got time to chill. Let's hang out because yeah, I'm trying to get these gains. And a lot of these, you're not going to catch them right away. So you have to just hang tight and be patient. That's really the name of the game with a lot of these, especially right here at this price point. In my opinion, I think it's just going to, patience is going to win. Just like GST, it's I believe we're kind of a little earlier to this guy, but um, look, it's been in this sideways range for some time. Let's look see how many days. Obviously, we've seen a couple spikes here and there, right? But nothing. It's been in this range for 179 days. I mean, geez. Yeah, looks like we're below there on the 50, but Raymond and the market we are in now, yeah, need patience. No one seems to have it either. You know, I have a lot of patience, but I will say this. I did kind of notice myself like over the last couple of days, kind of like, man, kind of getting impatient, right? But I'm just like, no, man, just chill, just be patient. Like, because I know when I'm selling, right? And I'm not deviating from my plan. I made a plan. Now I have to stick to it, and now I have to execute it. And that's perfectly fine. Because remember, we are in a bear market. This isn't like some magical woo woo. We're in a bull market now. That's not what this is. It's just a bear market rally. Happens every single market cycle, and we're here to make money. And that's what we're going to do. Why? Because we want to take all that money that we make on this relief rally and put it at the bottom of the market cycle. Which, listen, the bottom for Bitcoin, in my opinion, is in. And I know a lot of people may disagree with that, but I've been saying it for some time. I believe the bottom is in. I don't care what they're going to try to pump to you, what kind of bullshit and what kind of fear. That's how they get you out. That's how they get you out every time. Because they don't want you to buy the bottom. Because guess what? If everybody was buying the bottom, who the hell are they going to sell it to at the top? Right? Just makes logical sense. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Make sure you smash that like button. Oh, yeah, the comment was more for the masses. Oh, yeah. No, I know, but even some listen, man, everybody goes through it though, man. At some point, everybody struggles at some point with market psychology. Me and Drizzy actually talked a lot about that. People definitely struggle with it. They just do. You're gonna have your days. It's just the way it works. Yeah, we appreciate you, Matt. I really want to thank for everybody for stopping in. It means a lot. Um, it really does. So I'm glad to see y'all came out. Wanted to hang out this evening. Um, I just wanted to get on here and say what's up, guys, and just really say have some patience, hang tight. We're not in the exciting part yet, but we're getting closer. I know some days it may or may not feel like we are, but it's getting there. It's getting there. A lot of these things are just slowly grinding out of the hole they came from. It's Bitcoin's show right now at the moment. So once Bitcoin's done doing its thing, Ethereum's going to do its thing, just like it kind of slowly grinding up with Bitcoin, right? And then after Ethereum, the money just trickles down. It happens all the time. So if you guys are new here, also, if you're watching this live for the very first time, make sure you join our Discord. We'd love to have you in the family. And yeah, we're going to be making moves. Again, I would look up SolarBeam, do your own research, never financial advice. But it is something that I do like. I do like SolarBeam. Long term, Songbird, chilling right now, chilling. I'm in Songbird, just being patient. Doesn't really look the greatest right now, but that's okay. It will. Did you do BTC.D in the beginning? Beginning of what? Oh, the beginning of the live? Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I sure did. I covered it. I definitely covered it. Well, you know, we're sitting on top of the 618. Let's look at some indies here. Testing that zero line. We're just below that 50 line. Looks like we're starting to pick up some more momentum, though. I would like to see us start getting some more closes above this 20 on the on the stotch here. That way we can confirm some momentum is moving into this thing. What's a good size bag in your mind on SGB? Keep debating on buying. Listen, it doesn't matter. In my personal opinion, it doesn't matter, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to make the same percentages no matter what. That's just my personal opinion. You know, everybody's going to have different amounts that they feel comfortable with. Oh yeah, no worries, Ray. You know, and that's the thing too. Like, if you're just getting started in this market, start with a small amount of money. If you cannot double $100, then you have no business trading this market. And I'm just keeping it real, just being honest. And if you don't know how to double $100, join the Discord. We're going to be doing some summer classes for free. And after this market relief rally is completely over, and we're going to get back down to business here. And we're going to be teaching a whole new group of people technical analysis and having fun with it. You know, I really want to see a lot of people make a lot of money out of this market next market cycle. You know, um, I pictured The Rock when you said it doesn't matter. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny, bro. Yeah, no, we far away from that these days at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. Summer classes are going to be lit. So definitely make sure you guys join the Discord. I do believe that this could potentially be the last time I do free classes, but hey, let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't really know. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that, Ray. I appreciate that a lot, man. Yeah, you know, I like seeing people get results from all this stuff, you know? I really do. It's a good feeling teaching somebody a whole new skill set that they can actually make money with, which is pretty awesome. Um, but even more interesting, I will say this about this chart. You know, it's very early yet, right? But look at this on the daily, right? Obviously, this chart launched in a bear market, right? But if you kind of zoom out a little bit, you're just like, maybe this could definitely be it. And you know, this listen, this could stretch. This could stretch all the way out here, guys. I mean, it could go sideways here for a minute, or it could just break through and come back down, right? But I just thought it was kind of interesting, just kind of recognizing that this could potentially be a possibility, that this could be making this pattern right now. If it did make this pattern, that would be kind of crazy. Not even gonna lie, that would be kind of wild. Which would pretty much validate this right here. But hey, again, let's see. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. And please always do your own research. But yeah, I'm just hanging tight, being patient, guys. Patience is definitely going to pay here, in my opinion, at this time. Whatever you guys are in, if you believe it's a solid buy and you believe in the project, you know, stick to your plan. Don't deviate. Stick to your plan. If you don't have a plan, come up with a plan, right? A chart is a chart. Yeah, I mean it is. It is. It is at the end of the day. But there's also some interesting things that Pool's kind of been showing me here and there too, though. Yeah, they don't. They don't at all. With like liquidity pools on dexes and stuff like that. Kind of interesting stuff. Honestly, kind of a little bit of it is over my head at sometimes. But it is interesting factors that are provided, but once it actually, gets listed on centralized exchanges and et cetera, things kind of change a little bit and bots kind of take a hold of it as well. So we have to remember that, there are most of these trades that even are executed are by bots anyway. So you also have to, remember that. So they're going to play these technical levels every single time. So, yeah, guys, that's really all I got tonight. I really want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It's definitely been fun. Hang tight. Be patient. And if you guys have a plan, just do not deviate from it. Whatever that plan is, it could be the greatest plan of all time, or it could be the greatest not plan, like just the greatest disappointment. I don't know. But I highly encourage you guys to whatever plan that you do have in mind, just stick to it, execute it, don't deviate from what anybody tells you, including myself, because I'm not always right either. I'm just keeping it real. Not always right. Nobody is. So, and I will always have that attitude. But, like I always say, you gotta follow your inner voice and listen to that. Listen to yourself. That's where the whole bullish AF thing, comes from too, is believing in yourself above all. Don't listen to people. Listen to yourself. Find that inner guidance and go with it. Whatever it may be. So, hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you, Cryptic Paul. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. And if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the